Sri Sachidananda Sadguru Sainath Maharaj Ki Jai. Saibaba of Shirdi and his teachings. Appendix, a doubt and an answer. The tenor and the drift of my writing so far have probably raised a few questions in the reader's mind, which is my duty to consider. I have depicted Sai Baba as the Guru par excellence. Do I mean that all other Gurus are second rate? Not in the least. If I have faith in my Baba's saying, all that you see together is I cannot afford to say so. By saying that he is the greatest, I only meant that I am convinced that his is the most effective way for the most common of men. I have given my reasons and they agree with that what many real masters said of him. I myself have seen several real teachers, but I found that not in all cases they work on their devotees in such an obvious fashion as Sai Baba does. And I found many of these falter in consequence. If someone has already been accepted as a disciple by some other guru, and if such a one feels that his guru is of lesser order, is he to leave off that guru and turn to Sai Baba? This question can be considered with another. If someone has accepted a guru, but in the light of our discussion proves to be a fake guru, is it right for the disciple to leave him off and turn to Sai Baba? In order to answer these questions, it is necessary to discuss a few preliminaries. What actually is implied in acceptance of someone as owns one guru? For certain, it simply cannot mean a religious formality. The guru-disciple relationship is strongest of all bonds. Even the parent-child relationship or husband-wife relationship or even the bonds of friendship come only next to it. Even the God-man relationship can be said to be the next rank with, for as far as devotee is concerned, the God is still far away from him, and even if the truth is otherwise, it needs a real master to make him aware of it. Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa has described the Guru as a priest who alone can affect the marriage sacrament between God and man. Sri Swami Samartha of Akkalkot said that the bond between him and his devotee is at least 7 times stronger than that between the father and the child. From this fact derives the magnitude of ill will and inhumanity perpetrated by the fake Guru. To be a false guru is as sinful and as improper as for a father to cheat his own son. Nay, it is least 7 times more than it. If someone who is not himself enlightened taken upon himself the role of a guru, our scriptures say that he has committed a blunder. But if his disciple is too strongly attached to him, the study of Sri Sai Baba Charitra will do him a lot of good. For Sai Baba, who is in all, starts operating through his own Guru's form. That is the assurance implied in Baba's saying, stick to your own Guru with an unabated faith, whatever the means of other Gurus and however little the merits of your own. Even otherwise, if the disciple's faith is genuine, the guidance will still reach him, for it is the Lord who ultimately guides every earning soul to himself. Take a potsherd and treat it as your own guru. You will see whether you will reach the goal or not. While the instances of Sai Baba demonstrating his identity with all gurus corroborate my former argument, the instance of the Avadhuta who learned wisdom from 24 gurus in Bhagavata testifies to the truth of Sai Baba's latter statement. In a slightly different context, Sri Swami Samartha of Akkalkot blessed the devotee who has unfortunately resorted to a totally unworthy guru earlier. Now we consider what actually is implied in accepting someone as guru. Ideally, Sai Baba's account of his own meeting with his guru highlights the most important aspect of it. All the love and devotion which Sai Baba felt for the master is the content of such acceptance. His other statements like, if you make me the sole subject of your thoughts and aims, you will attain Paramatma, the supreme goal. Look at me with undivided attention, so will I look at you. This is the only truth that God has taught me. that the Guru has taught me. If one wishes me only always, listens to talk about me, and perpetually repeats Sai Sai with heart overflowing with devotion and is devoted to me alone, he will reach the God. He need not fear or worry for his body and soul, and also, if one meditates on me, repeats my name, sings my deeds, and is thus transformed into me, his karma is destroyed. I will stay by his side always. Elaborate the same point. Until one is able to do so with one's guru, he can really be said to have become a disciple. If accidentally anyone is accepted as guru as a mere formality, he has not really done so. There is nothing wrong if such a one turns to Baba. It is easy to say that if an adolescent girl in a fanciful moment imagines some young man as her husband, it does not amount to marriage. Neither she has accepted all the responsibilities of it, nor the other has accepted his part of it. If someone has resorted to a fake guru and realized it subsequently, there is no point in trying to stick to him alone in the hope that it might amount to Saibaba's instruction that one should stick to one's own guru. Because once he realizes that the guru is fake, it will no longer be possible for him to look upon him as a real one. Every application of idea would imply it its own negation. The instance in Sri Swami Samarth's life mentioned earlier bears this out. We can be assured of one thing: any seeker, whoever is his guru and whatever the merits of that guru, is sure to be benefited by the study of Sai Baba's life, Sri Guru Charitra and Sri Guru Gita. For most of whom have accepted a guru who does not work as Sai Baba does, are likely to waver in their faith, which defeats the very relationship. Sai Baba, the emperor among the Sadgurus, is sure to bless that man and set him right in whatever way it is appropriate to him. In Sri Guru Charitra, it is recounted how a disciple deserted his former guru and rushed to Sri Narasimha Saraswati, the second avatar of Dattatreya. At first, the latter takes the man to task for what he did, but latter tells him to close his eyes and think of his former guru and blesses. It is the Supreme Master's way of helping a man without violating his relationship with his own guru, and only the teachers of that order can do so. For those who are just about to enter the spiritual path, it is worthwhile to remember Sai Baba's clear instruction: never run for initiation to anyone. As per himself, he never initiated anyone, and no real teacher can ever did so. Ramana Maharshi, Akalkota Swami, Tajuddin Baba, Bhagavan Nityananda, and others. When someone specifically pestered to initiate him with a mantra, Baba said, "I do not instruct through ear, our traditions are different." The reason can be easily guessed. One who has perfect realization feels himself identical with all that is, unless a sense of duality or ignorance is there that he is a guru and other is his disciple. He cannot logically do so, but he can say, "All that you see taken together is I." Again, as per the higher standards of spiritual tradition, only the perfectly enlightened ones are fit to be the gurus. Such is the definition of the word guru as we can find it in Sri Guru Gita, and when several of Sai Baba's tradition bound devotees were feeling disappointed that he did not favor them with the mantropadesha, several other gurus used to invite them to accept initiation at their hands. When they asked Baba whether they should accept the offer, he always said that they need not. In fact, one devotee comes to Shirdi one devotee came to Shirdi with a specific object. He wished that, without his asking for it, the master should initiate him of his own accord. Baba at once sent him to a local devotee for lunch. The man was feeling disappointed. Soon came a messenger from the mosque with message: "That man is unnecessarily anxious to be initiated. His work was already done. Let him be rest assured." Clearly, Baba means that seeing him is in itself an initiation. That indeed was the only initiation which his master ever gave him. The matter is clinched by this statement of Baba: "It is not the Guru that makes himself your Guru. It is you who must regard him as such, that is, place your entire faith in him. Take a potsherd and regard it as your guru and see if your goal or aim is reached or not. To my mind, the great advantages of accepting Saibaba as our Guru are we thereby accept the very emperor of all the real teachers. We thereby accept the whole nature as our Guru, as did Avadhuta in 11th chapter of Bhagavata. The mode of his working on us is most reassuring. He belongs to single religious tradition and at the same time belongs to all of them. We thereby are doubly sure that in him we have a guru. He knows all the spiritual traditions most intimately. He has been demonstrating his presence even decades after his Mahasamadhi and has assured us that he will lead us right up to the goal. Even here, we have no need to take it as an assumption. There are any number of cases of people being guided by him across lines. He is the most complete avatar of the Tatreya. In the study of his life, we have as powerful an instruction of guidance as Sri Guru Charitra. Some people have questioned the propriety of resorting to a Sadguru who no longer exists in flesh and blood. This question perplexed me for a long time. The manner in which I got a reply through a loving Guru that I am on the right track and I need not resort to other Guru is recounted in detail in Sai Baba the Master. See page 10, 4th edition. Jai Sai Master.